Okay, so this is the arrival of the L Faster dual motor belt drive kit for the mountain board, and I wanted to, before I even open it, I wanted to get, I'm gonna need a better knife, one sec. Before I even get a chance to, I want to get this on film, just in case there's a problem, or if anybody found this interesting and maybe wants to see what it looks like as an unboxing. So, let's see what we got. Alright, so it looks like the kit comes disassembled. Let's see. Ran a piece of styrofoam jammed in there. That feels like a motor. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, it's a motor on the mount. It's already pre-mounted. Damn, that's a... Oh, it's got the cover over it too. Okay, I was going to say that's a good sized motor, but... That feels weird. I'll just see what's up with that in a second. These look like the wheels. Be careful with the wheels. Don't want to poke them. Oh yeah. And this is one of the reasons I really wanted to get this kit too, was because for besides its price, it's obviously extremely cheap for the setup. It does come with aluminum wheel pulleys, like cast aluminum wheel pulleys. Even though the outer hub isn't great, you can see there. Having just this aluminum wheel pulley gives me a lot of options because this tire or this mounting style is pretty common. It uses 4-lug or 4-bolt. And my current MBS tires also have 4-bolt. I think they're called crosshair hubs. Those are also a popular brand used for kiteboarding, not specifically mountain boarding. Yeah, 60 psi. That was another reason I wanted to get this kit. And I don't know if you guys can get a good look around that full aluminum. Seems solid to me. That seems pretty decent. I'm a heavier guy, so it's a little difficult to get parts that hold up to wear and tear under this kind of weight. So, getting some heavier duty stuff, even if I have to replace motor mounts or something, you know, down the line, or having something that's heavy duty like this that can stick around, would be really worth it. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Just throw it off to the side. This is most likely the truck. And hardware, it sounds like. And belts, yeah. Alright, so just like the other L Faster trucks that I have already on the board, this one is like a standard front, or a standard truck. The only difference with this that I'm seeing is that they have these threaded bolt holes there. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see what's going on. So not only do they have the threaded bolt holes, but they also have the inner bolt for the springs that's inside the springs. It comes out the bottom, and it looks like these two holes are where the bracket mounts onto. They are a little different than the other L Faster kit. This was not blackened on the other kit I have. This is still bare aluminum. Yeah. But the other one I have does have these little notches on it as well. This thing is kind of tangled up. There we go. Alright, out of my way. Alright, so we got... Give us a look over here. So, similar setup... How do I get those bolts to come out? Or go down? Oh, they're going the opposite way. That's why. There's one. Maybe it's just not lined up exactly. I don't know. I'll show you on this one. So it looks like this one here has a bolt that comes through the bottom from the inside, and that bolt is inside of the spring cup. So I'm going to push it out so you guys can see it right there. Yeah, but otherwise, normal 4-bolt mounting, adjustment screws, so most mountain boards should already have these holes drilled in them. And that's the truck. Let's see what else we got. We got a riser pad. It comes with a riser pad. Most of the stuff from Elfaster, if you buy a truck, it does come with the riser pad. No bag. Oh, there was a bag. Okay. So at some point, there was a bag of parts in here, and it busted open inside the box. But I'm not surprised. This had the priority shipping, and I couldn't believe how fast it got here. If you pay for the priority shipping, you get priority shipping. Because I'm Midwest. I'm in the Midwest. And this came directly from Shenzhen. And it got here in about less than 2 weeks. I'd say it was about a week and a half. Probably even less than that. I think it was ordered on the 8th, and it's today is the today is the 15th. That just means I have to be extra sure to not lose any hardware. Yeah. Okay. Alright, there we go. There's all our hardware. So it looks like truck mounting bolts, 2 Allen key machine screws, 2 Allen keys, or hex keys, whatever you call them. There is not a larger one for those big mounting screws. So washers, nuts, and all that. And then we got 2 5mm, not 15s. Yeah, 2 5mm belts. These are a bit narrow. This pulley is meant for bigger belts. I don't know if you could see that. So there is a kind of a cheap out on that belt. Actually, I wonder if the motor pulley is smaller. I guess we'll find out when we open the motor. Is there anything else in here that I may need? No, I don't think so. Make sure I didn't lose any hardware or something to say. Oh, I can't read that. Okay, so we got our motors. Let's see what we have. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was looking at inside there. They have motor guards on these, but I was worried that they were a little bit loose, but it looks like they're not even attached, so I don't think it matters. Alright, that's got some heft to it. It's got some, it's a pretty heavy magnet. Now, what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at the size of this belt in comparison. I mean, it does have some room to move around, so that's not too bad. And it's not an open-ended belt either. It does have the outside to it. So you can get a look around at what we got going on here. It looks like shaft size is 10 mil. We got a pretty standard, I'd say this is probably a 16 tooth pulley. This is the bracket, this is the mount. So there's the 2 holes we were talking about that go on the bottom of the truck. And it's got the 4 holes. It looks like they're already set in there. I don't know if they're torqued down with Loctite or not. The motors are a little bit smaller than I think it was promised on this specific ad, but these were ordered through Amazon. These weren't ordered through, these were ordered through eBay. My mistake. These were ordered through eBay. I know the L-Faster kit for this is available on Amazon, and it's also available on Banggood, and it's also available on AliExpress and Alibaba, of course. But if I'm not mistaken, this is not a 6374 motor, which is what I believe was supposed to be on this. But that's not a problem though, because if I think about this, I'm pretty sure this is a 6354, which was the alternative option. But that's going to work better for my project anyway, since I don't have the largest components, smaller controller, smaller battery, and all that. So smaller motors make sense. Now, figuring out how this cap is supposed to work, that's one thing I might have to look up. So, I think it's just pressured on. That's not good. I don't know how that's supposed to stay in place. Okay. The motor guards might be a wash, but that's okay because I'm still not sure whether or not something as simple as this bracket is going to be enough to hold up to my weight and on my board. And if it does end up becoming a problem, then I know there are anodized aluminum mounts with cross braces that are available for such a cheap price on both Amazon and eBay and Banggood and AliExpress. I think they're about $30 to $35 a piece, maybe $40 at most on some listings. But yeah, the L-Faster brand style cross braces that are made to fit directly on this truck, and this is why these have these notches built in, because the clamp actually mounts right over top of them. Alright, so I'm pretty sure, I didn't get a chance to look at the ends here. So it looks like I've got banana connectors, like these little like banana style connectors. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty standard Hall effect sensors. These should work on my cheaper speed controller I'm using. It's the same plug style. Is that 5 or 6 wire? There's a 5 wire Hall effect. So 5 pin there. Yeah, and I think that's the whole kit. I don't know if I showed you guys this one. It's just a pretty simple rubber wedge for the bottom here. This is actually a little bit different than the other ones that I've gotten from L-Faster. As this one has like some kind of, like it was molded, and they wanted to save some space around here, so they just structured it. The other two I have actually are both solid rubber, like the ends are here, but it's the whole way through. I just don't know if those were just made at a different time or something. But all right, I think that's what we're gonna call it at. I didn't get a brand name off these tires either. Let me see. Clever brand. Okay. Well, they seem like they'll do for now, just to test it all out. And once it gets better, I'll probably get some nicer tires. Maybe something with a little bit less dirt tread. Something more oriented for the road. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And like and subscribe. I'm going to probably be filming building this little by little. I might be the same perspective, or I might change where I'm doing it at. So thank you for watching.